Good morning, hello, and happy Thursday. Over halfway through the week, so looking forward to the weekend is coming up quickly. I can't wait for the weather to turn nice again. It was super nice yesterday, almost 70 degrees Fahrenheit here, and then back to snowing again. So that's fun. But hopefully better weather this weekend. I really want to like actually go outside. And yesterday I was able to get some walks outside. It was so nice. Okay, so where are we today with this? So, last night I spent a little bit of time and I was able to, at least on the other profile, send a request through Hasura and get the user info back. So I want to set that up and make sure, well, get that working here on this profile today, or at least also like in code. So we still have this error coming in, but let's see what we got. All right, so error handling path, auth redirect, error sending request to GraphQL, missing field data at line 1, column 174. Okay, so if I look at Hasura in my actions, I believe this is now, yes, this is the new one. So I should be grabbing down what we expect from that. I greatly reduced the amount of things that we're checking for. So instead of all of the stuff that Auth0 could possibly send us, I'm just checking for these things, which is ID, nickname, picture, email verified, and roles. Okay, so that is working there. Now back to you. You're saying that, because I made this change, I probably need to rerun. Let's come back to here, quit out of you. I probably need to run the GraphQL introspection. Okay, that's going to go into database schema. Okay, so that makes you happy. Then, where is this happening? So, in the auth redirect page, handling auth redirect error. Okay, so they're missing field data. Interesting. Handling auth redirect. Okay, so here's this error handling auth redirect. Okay, error handling auth redirect. And then we have the error passed in. So that would be missing field data. Okay. That happens when we are trying to, okay, get the user info. So that's exactly what's happening there. So if we head to auth, get the user info, we pass in the token. We want to get the response data. So get user info variables. Okay. So no variables passed in. We're adding in the token for auth. Okay, so let's see if updating that worked. Oh, okay, so it didn't work. Missing field data. Okay, so that's probably in the it's probably in the API mod. We have this. I have this send to GraphQL function here, and it attempts to sort of JSON the response back. Ooh, and when I look at API auth, I want, okay, send get user info is that response data. Okay. So it is that get user info response data. Okay, great. For Hasura, because at this point we don't have any role information, so we don't know what you are. So you're still nothing. For this user info action, okay, public permissions. Great. So you're allowed to do that. My guess is that this JSON query here is where our problem is. Although I am attempting to let's see. Okay, so JSON response data. Okay, so no variables, get user info, build the query with the variables. So that's get user info. Okay, great. Oh, let's that one. Ooh, yeah, look at this. It's yeah, we don't have a lot of these things. Okay. So back to here. Yeah, so user info, let's recreate this query. So query get, what is it called? Get user info. Okay, user info, and then all we can get is email, email verified ID, nickname, picture, and then roles with role. Okay. So I want to take you, replace you with that. Okay, let's see if that works. Aha, okay. So different error now. Handling auth redirect error, sending request to GraphQL, invalid type boolean false. Expected string. Ooh, okay. So invalid type boolean false. That must be the email verified because nothing else is a boolean. Email verified is a string here, so we need to turn that back into a bool. I think it's just bool lowercase b. Oh, we'll find out. It might be an uppercase b, just like string is here. Okay, let's head over to database and fix that. No, it's actually you. Okay, so email verified, you're going to be a boolean. Okay, so you're updated. Let's try this again. Oh, and we're back to missing field data. Out of curiosity, what did we get? Oh, okay. Validation field user info not found in type query root. Well, that's not fun. So user info. Okay, so we have query user info, which then gives me user info output. Uh, it forwards on. Okay, so it's going to. Oh, that's not correct. It's going to user info, user info. Uh, okay, that applied. Inconsistent state. Ooh, okay. The field type Boolean for field email verified and does not exist. Okay, I wonder if it's bool lowercase bool. Okay, so it likes that. Asitsu, hello. How are you doing today? The type bool for field email verified and type and object type user info output does not exist. Okay. Okay, come on. What are my data types here? Running late after almost 2 hour phone call. What fun. Oh, 2 hour phone calls are so fun. Does it have to be Boolean? Types bool? Okay. Bool. GraphQL default scalar with name Boolean. Oh, I think you're right. Also, hello stacking. I think you're right. It's Boolean all spelled out. I I think that also this can be required. I think that we're gonna get an array back even if it's empty. So let's try that. Okay, so you're applied there. Back to you. You're happy again. Okay, so let's try this again. Invalid Boolean type false. Expected a string. Okay, well, I got the user info back. So we can see here's my meow, got my ID, got my nickname, got my picture, got an empty roles array, so that's fine. Email verified is false. So invalid type Boolean. What? Any chance you can tell me where this is? Auth redirect. In the future, okay, in the auth redirect future, in an async reducer. Wait a second, an async reducer. I know. We might have to do something like that. Um, okay, so let's go. What's interesting here is that I see that there's a. Oh, it's okay. So I think it's auth redirect So here's our auth dispatch. Okay, so we get that. Get user info. We get all of these things. Okay. We handle. Okay, handle redirect is happening in the auth. So this is in stores, auth store. I don't have anything like a valid email here that's a string. That's good. Okay, handle redirect. Okay, so we get the save states. We parse the URI. Okay, so we get the URI. We get the fragment. We URL encode it. Well, okay, so we know that it made the request out successfully. So we know it got to here. So it makes this auth API call. We know we have the token. I've let some user info. So I guess one question is, does it error out here? Okay, so let's try a log data. So user info. Let's try the good old-fashioned web debugging. I've never tried a debugger statement inside of WASM. I can't imagine it would work very well for me. Okay, so go to console. Oh, so we don't get that. Error handling, auth redirect error, sending request to GraphQL. Oh, sending request to GraphQL, invalid type Boolean false. Sending request. Okay, so API mod. Okay, so here's the sending to GraphQL, and then we have the error. So it's one of these. Interesting. Okay. Invalid type Boolean false. So my guess is it would be probably here, this one, because this is where I'm trying to convert it into JSON. And I'm trying to convert it into this specific response. And so if we look at our database queries, user info. Okay, so I'm asking for email verified, ID, nickname, picture, roles. Okay, we got that. We have database. We have source. Database queries. Here's my get user info. Okay. So that's all the same. And then I'm a little bit, did the schema not update? I don't even see get user info in here, except it should have worked. That's odd. I'm gonna think that's odd. Let me try rerunning that. Introspect client header output go to database schema.json. Okay. Use localhost GraphQL. Okay, so it's all of that. That should have worked. Database. It shows that it's changed. Is there like an action? There's no actions. So there's like user ID. Okay, how about the email oh, here's the email verified. Kind scalar name Boolean. Okay, so it sees that that's a Boolean. There. Okay, so that's great. There you go. I'm attempting to convert it into that type. I guess we'll do the we can break this out. Oh, you know what I could do? I can make these different errors here. So we have sending to GraphQL API. Oh no, this is adding JSON. Okay, so let's go to our errors. So we have a couple things here. So we have sending to GraphQL API. That's that one. Oh, I can give the parts too. So we can do something like string. So maybe we can do something like this. Your 0 goes in there. Your 1 goes in there. So we'll save you. Then you. So we have that error to string. Let's put in. Okay, this is added JSON to body. This is sent. So sent request, and this is converted. So converted to JSON, converted request, response. Okay, so I think, oh, we still have some errors. What's your error? API mod. Oh, yeah. So we have some more of these. So that's the same thing here, right? So this is error adding JSON. Okay, so adding JSON. You are sending this is converting response to JSON. Okay. That token isn't being used. Interesting. Why not? Send to GraphQL. Oh, because that's just a function. Right. Oh, yeah. This entire thing I don't think is being used anymore. Or rather, yeah, because I have this entire to-do in here. That's fun. I don't think I'm going to use this one anymore because I created this new builder pattern. So I have this send to GraphQL struct here that has the request and I build on it and then I send it out. So I don't think I want this function anymore. Okay, so we'll get rid of the API mod. You don't need to be self apparently. Oh, for send, okay. You're done there. Oh, and courses line 10, okay. Oh, API courses line 10, okay. Wrong courses. Okay, because you're using this old send to GraphQL. So I want to use the new send to GraphQL here for that. Okay. I wonder, how was that working previously? That was weird. I wonder if it's just not been compiling this entire time and I haven't been noticing. All right, so I want to use the builder now. So if I delete you and we do let response equals, what did I call it? API mod send to GraphQL is the name of it. So send to GraphQL, we do a new, and then, okay, so I don't need auth for this because this is just getting the courses, right? Yeah, so I need the the JSON that we're sending out, and that's going to be the body here. Okay. And then I could do this. Oh, question mark, then send. This needs a type. This type is going to be the list LMS courses response data. Okay. Question mark, try trades. Oh, we need to await it first. I think. Okay. That makes you happy. I closed the wrong window. Okay, so API courses. Do you not have any? Yeah, API courses. Come on, you're the one yelling at me. I need to do this again. Okay, so same exact thing. We're gonna do the send to GraphQL new. Okay, JSON, we send in the body. What? Okay. We send in the body, question mark that. We send This is going to be the get by ID. And so this is going to be, course by ID. So course by ID response data. We send, and we await, question mark that. Okay. We have a warning in auth store. Okay. In API auth. So source API auth. Okay, so now we're doing this one. So send to GraphQL, new. All right, JSON that we're sending out. That would be the query in this type. In this case, we then want we don't have any auth required for this, so I think we just go straight to send. Create LMS account, response data, await, question mark U. Compiled, okay, so now you're working. Now let's see what's going on here. Hey, look at that. We have our response data. We have no roles in here. So that's interesting. I have no roles. I wonder if it's because I deleted this user multiple times on auth 0, so I may have forgotten to add roles in. Let me go back in and add them. Okay, where is that? Goes there. Okay, so I want user management, users. We have my meow at mailinator. Roles. Oh, I have author and user as roles added in. So if we take a look at our network, okay, here's your user info. Our roles is nothing. Okay, so our roles is nothing must be because I'm failing to extract out that role information. But I think it's there. I think that just in this here where I'm attempting to extract out the claims and the roles, this is wrong. Okay, so in auth 0, there's this, they have their own actions. And I have a custom login action that adds roles. Okay, so regardless, it's going to add an empty array if it's there or not. So maybe this isn't working. the way I expect it to. Or maybe it is working and I'm not extracting it correctly. Because okay, so I'm setting out this custom claim. So start default roles. I wonder if I could just do, if I could also say, okay, so XRSR allowed roles. I wonder if I can also just say, hey, roles. Just do that. And because I don't know which one you're getting. I deploy you. And then I say, okay, this is going to be body dot roles now. So I'm essentially putting the roles on here twice. That might be fine. So if I do that, and we redeploy, there we go. Okay, let's try this again. Go to login again. Missing field data. Okay, so, unexpected. Okay, so the response transform failed, so I did that wrong. If I come in here and I just hit save, oh, that works. Okay, so it thinks that that's right, but I'm not seeing it. Can I get more data? Get more information? Extensions, unexpected, internal, attribute error. Object has no attribute roles. That would cause it. So I'm attempting to set that. Oh, right, because it's this weird thing. So it's this. Okay, so they have a namespace that claims, and then roles inside of that. Okay. So actions YAML. I still need something like this. But the second one is going to be roles now. See if that works. Did not find expected key. All actions. Error in reading act. Okay, did I do that to the wrong thing? Okay, so roles is now going to be this body. We have the open and closed. We're doing bracket notation to get access to it. And then we get these claims out. And then dot roles, which is what I'm trying to have access here. I've deployed that out. So I have open, close. Oh, wait. No, it's not like quotes are missing. A scalar at end node. What? Unexpected scalar at node end? So all I added was this, right? So if I delete until dot. Okay, let's try this. You're happy here. Now, okay, you're still happy. If I do single quotes, oh. Right. If I do single quotes, I now have to backslash these because I'm in that quote land. So you know what? I should actually use double quotes here. Like that. Then this will be happy. Okay, so then this is copy. Let's try that. There we go. That's happy. Okay, that works. Roles are still empty here. And roles are still empty here. Okay, so I'm gonna need to. So to get rid of this, I could just do this pretty easily in curl maybe. So if I curl, see, I need to remember. I want to go directly to auth 0 for this. So curl's gonna be a get request. So if I curl to you, and I think I can set a header. I don't remember how to use curl. It's like been so long. I think I can just use this as a string where you use like authorization colon bearer space and then a token. These tokens are resetting every time I log in, so this will only work once. Okay, so I throw you in, and then, so if I just do that, oh, it did not like that at all. Okay, not response headers. I want to send. Oh, bearer? Can I look at bearer token? OAuth to bearer token. Specify the bearer token for auth2. The bearer token is used in conjunction with the username. Wait, username. That's a bearer token? Or is that a... Okay, no, I just want to set a header. I'll just set it manually. Not a proxy header. Okay, can I just go to the end, see some examples? Wolfirstad, hello! How are you doing today? Okay. Do you not have any... Okay, environment? Maybe after environment? Exit codes. Okay. What? There's no examples. Fine. Okay. Curl send. Oh, you know what? I think auth0 actually has examples of how to send this. You sat down with you yesterday, and it's pretty cool. Nice. No. I'm not trying to log in. I'm trying to go to their docs. I've been conditioned to click the login button as soon as I see it. Just like on any app that I'm on that I know that I have an account on. Okay, so we're gonna go to get user info. Here's the shell. Okay, so that's how to do it. Like this. Okay. Oh, and I'm probably gonna need to add that too. All right. Okay, this is better. This is better. So if we'll start with this. So about you, what was your favorite part about it? Okay, so then I have this URL. I can get the rest from here. Okay. And then we're going to add in the header with the access token. So that's going to be this entire thing. I don't know if I can. Okay, I can. Close that out. Do that. We need another header to say application JSON. And oh yeah, look at this. So we get back roles, author, user. So we do get that back. They're in there. They are in there. Honestly, it was just really cool being able to write Rust code and from that get an actual website working. Yew is really nice in that way. It's pretty easy to write as long as you sort of understand front end framework type stuff. I do like it a lot. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so it does have this Hasura.io jot claims. And then that's an object that has roles in it. So this with roles. Okay. So we have body. And then dot roles. I mean, that looks to me like it should work. Let's try it again. Empty roles there. Empty roles there. You wrote some ARM code and got Hello World working, getting back and writing assembly in preparation for eventually wanting to get into OS dev. Oh, that sounds fun. Are you going to write an OS for something like an IoT device, or more for like just a desktop, something to run on your desktop? I'm getting roles. Okay, so oh, wait, refresh. Okay, so body HTTP Hasura.io claims roles in here. And so this is how we get access to you. I'm a little bit concerned that it's not liking me to grab this information here. Now, auth0 they specifically say they don't want me to just throw in anything on here. So they want me to use like the specific namespace, which that namespace is that URI. So like the HTTPS, Hasura, JOT claims. Unless that namespace is being stripped out for my stuff. I could add another namespace in there and just throw in roles. Is the problem going from an object to an array? Is GraphQL not converting the type? Yes. So we have this, I have this response transform. So we can see here when I do a manual curl to get it, we have this object coming back. It has, the key is unfortunately this URL. It's in URL form, which that apparently is a requirement from auth0. So it has to be in this URL form. And then that has an object in it with roles inside. And so I want to get at these two and like get an array of strings essentially. You actually loaned a book from your university library talking about IoT, and you're still kind of confused about what they are. Just want to get something you can call an OS to load, like what an IoT is, or like or other stuff. You're using Stardate to handle that. Unfortunately, this looks like it's failing way before my code is happening. It's failing here inside of Hasura. So I want to, in this response transform, extract out like what the body is here. So I guess like we could start with this. Like, okay, what if I just try to get that out? So if I make my request again, yeah, I know it's going to error out, but I should see roles is this object here. Can I see? It's an empty object. Okay. It does see that it's an object though. That's interesting. It sees that it's an empty object. Now I put this under the auth0 okay claims. What if I do another one? So what if I do const this is gonna be my other namespace. So const this is Brooks builds namespace. And that's going to be HTTP sure s / Brooks builds.com. So if I just do that, we have a roles building out. I remove the roles from here. I know, I'm sorry, I'm doing this in my hidden window. I duplicate those two. Okay, so then namespace, these two are going to be the Brooks builds namespace. All I need now is just the roles to be added in. So if I save, deploy, if I attempt to run this again, it's going to fail, right? Oh no, it sent out. Picture updated at email verified. Okay, so the auth0 claims. Well, I don't see Brooks build stuff in there. I wonder if it takes a while for it to happen. We might have to wait a while. Or I wonder if I need to redo my token. Oh, I don't know how to quickly delete a whole bunch of things on the terminal line. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I should throw this into a script, and then I can use something like $1 or something like that to create the token. That would be the smart way to do this. Or to set something up with like Vim on in the terminal, because I know I could do that. Then I can just like delete until I find like that backslash or maybe the quote. Oh, yeah. I know what it is. It only runs this when I run the login. Okay. So that's why the token doesn't work. I have to actually like do a login action and then it runs the middleware. Okay. That's how it works. So when I do a login, you're not getting anything in here, but let's see about this locally. Here it is. brooksbuilds.com, and then I have roles. Okay. So author and user in there. So if I take you, so uh it's not every time I hit the API, it's every time I log in, I think. And then the login is what was writing that. That's the thing. I think now, I think that should be a new. Well, let's run. Okay, let's add this in here. One thing at a time. So I update you to that. Save that action. Let's come into here. I think now that won't work. We'll find out what the repeat rate is. So network. Still getting unknown object here. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Is the problem going from an object to an array? Is GraphQL not converting the type? I guess so. That might be what it is. Here I can come down and say, okay, so I want roles body that dot roles. Still gives me an empty array there. And empty there. Okay, so that didn't really help. But That could be it. Is there an any type in GraphQL? I don't think there is, right? Rumil, hello. So I guess like the problem is that because it's in Hasura, I don't know what they're using. I think it's in Go. I think that's what they're using behind the scenes. So roles here is defined as an array of role, which is a it's an object string. Oh, I wonder if this is actually an array of string like that. I wonder if that's what it actually is. Okay, let's try that. Unexpected subselection set for non-object field. Okay. User info selection set roles. Validation failed. Huh, that's an interesting error. So this here we have you are an object that has roles inside. I'm getting roles is this dot roles, and then that's an array. Okay. So theoretically that would be then an array of strings, right? Then that's array of strings. So here we have roles is an array of string. I don't know what the actual problem is because I can't actually see it. So like I can see here, okay, is there like a generic object type? So we have bool bytes, string timestamp. There's no like generic object type. If I cheat, Twisted Seed, hello. So if I cheat and I basically say, okay, the namespace is just gonna be like roles. I save and deploy you. Send me roles dot roles then. Okay, so if I attempt to use this again, this will not work because I won't see the new one. Interesting. Have I logged in multiple times? I think I have. Yeah, I need to like that. It's allowing multiple keys. I wonder. I need to go and set auth 0 to not allow that. They expire after 2 hours. But there's a reason why I'm doing basic stuff like basic ones here. All right, so you're unhappy, but now I should be able to see it here. Maybe. Oh, but it won't. Hmm. No, they don't have it in here. Oh, okay. So, I think what I'll have to do. Now I have access to the Hasura Discord. So I wonder what maybe a help forum. So search for this would be like action. Um, URL key, URI key, response. I'm not seeing anything in there. Okay, so I think I'm going to create a new post. Okay, so this be response transform. So using a, let's see, actions response transform with URL in key. Okay, so I have a, I'm trying to write an action to get get data from a third party API. They respond with a key, with an object that has a key in the form of a URL. I want to convert this, like, I guess, like, I want to get access. I want to get access to it using something like, what was that? Body HTTPS my URL.com dot the like sub object or sub value, like sub value. Oh, that is so upset at me. Like, it sees the closing. Oh, the colors are all screwed up now. Oh, that's fun. The action runs, but I don't get any content from this converter. Is that what I would call it? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Is it safe to share my Discord? I can do something like that, right? It's gonna like immediately pop up, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, so I can do this. It kind of does. So this way, the action runs, but I don't get any information from this converter, from this transformer. Transformer. I can see it in. Okay. Is it possible to get? Okay, so is it possible to get URLs, to get values from the response object that have a URL, or am I going to need to go into a different direction? Okay, so the action. So an example of the action that I'm going for would be something like this. So I want so the action type, okay. So we'll do like that. Get data. Here, we'll do roles will be fine. And then the conversion. Now that looks like this, but all I really care about is you. So the response transform would be like this, where I have quote for that, roles. So trying to get the roles out of there like that. Okay. I think that would work. I think that will be enough data sort of like to at least access my value, like to show what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so tags for this. Schemas. Okay, so this is actions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Actions. Okay, so I'll post that and we'll see what I get out of that later. Hopefully it should be fine. What happened to my... How do you get over there? You're like really large now. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye on that and hopefully it should get back to me. If it doesn't, okay, so if I don't get information by tomorrow on how to solve this, or at least that there's a way to move forward, we'll stop going to Hasura for the action. So I'll strip it out and then we'll just go straight to auth0 using the token that we have in memory. And then we'll go from that. And like I'm normally doing at the end of all these, I'm just going to go up to my user management and delete. Can I like... Oh, yeah, I don't know how to tell it to like stop caring about the token. I probably could change the password. That probably would do it. But I am going to delete the user. We'll create the user again next time. All right, but that will prevent that token from being usable. So if I try to use you now, unauthorized. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. So unfortunately we couldn't figure it out, but we got really close. We got the most of the actions part working. The question is like whether or not we can actually do the rest of it in there. So anyways, thank you for hanging out with me today. As I sort of was alluding to, I'll be back tomorrow morning around 7 a.m. Mountain Time to continue working on this in one form or another, and we'll sort of see what we're going to do. So with that, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.